Hi guys, in this video I gonna show you what are the different types of Xpath available in Selenium WebDriver. Right. So let's say I have one web element and we have to find out the Xpath to automate the particular web element by using two different way. Or the first one is absolute Xpath and the second one is relative Xpath. But when it comes to the difficult scenario, we have to identify the Xpath by using the different way. Let's say the relative XPath has different types. Let's say we have a contains, we can find out the XPath by using the contains, and we can use the siblings. In the siblings we have following, preceding, and we can use a child and a parent as well. So without wasting time, let's get started. So let's say just to open the website here, to demonstrate this part. So let's say open source orange, sure, okay. So I have this beautiful website to demonstrate this application now. So I gonna give a demo over this application. So let's say I just find out the XPath in two different way. The first way is I gonna find out the XPath in the normal absolute XPath. I just inspecting this element and I need to find out the XPath of this username. So let's if it is the absolute XPath, I just right click this page and here you can see the copy, and here you can copy the absolute XPath by using copy XPath. Right, now I need one, let's notepad, and I show you. So this is the absolute XPath, right? But in this, in any changes in the application in the UI, then obviously this absolute XPath won't work, right? If they have added any new classes or anything, then this absolute XPath won't work. So that's what we prefer. We are recommending use a relative XPath, right? So when I say the relative XPath, this relative XPath will have uh, normal on, and using the contains, and using sibling. So this sibling include preceding and following, right? Then we have a child and a parent as well. So these are the way to find out the XPath to make the XPath in the proper manner, right? So even if there are any changes on in the small or big changes in the page UI, even though our relative XPath will work. So that is the main uh, work for the automation tester, right? So let's I just go for the normal one. So as I have find out the absolute XPath, now we gonna do for the relative XPath. I start with the normal one. So let's I start with the normal one. Let's I'm saying input. It's a text, right? So that I am using the text here and saying username. Somewhere it's not, there is some issue, it's not username, input text. Okay, I think I have to, it is in name, right? So I just say auto name, input at a name equal to, okay, so this is a xpath. This is a normal way to find out the xpath, right? So okay, so if I go for using star, so we have another condition called star. We can directly find out the xpath without using this input method. So let's say I'm using this star over here instead of input, to see what will happen. So this also work. So this is another way to find out the xpath, right? And the that one is I'm gonna use by using the contains, right? So let's say I'm using the contains over here. Okay, input I'm using at contains. So okay, contains. So we have to make the necessary changes over here. Okay, so this is by using the contains. I just remove that equal here and putting the comma. So this is a contains. I'm using the contains here. And so here also we can use a star over here. So let's say I'm just putting the star instead of input, right? So we can use star also here. And what is the next one? The next one is now let's assume the scenario. I have to find out the xpath of this span, this username, right? So here I can find out the xpath directly, but here I am using following keyword here. So let's say I use following here. So since it is uh, following sibling, right? And what is the value of here? Span, right? I just say span. So yeah, so here I can find out the xpath by using the following keyword. So this also work. So this is by using the following keyword. Following sibling. So in this case, if I want to find out the xpath by using uh, preceding sibling, so since it is in below to the actual value, if it is above to the actual value, then we have to use preceding, right? Let's remove this xpath, and I just again going over here, and now I'm going to locate this xpath from here, right? So let's say span text equal to username, right? So let's see text. Okay, so here I starting from the span. I now I gonna locate to the this input, right? So since it is in above this span, I have to use preceding sibling, right? So now I can use input since it is in input, so that I am using input, right? Oh, okay, I just given D instead of C. That's what it was not finding the xpath. Now I can able to look at the expected value. So we can complete this xpath by using entire value. Right, it's one of one. This is preceding by using preceding sibling. So what is the next one? So we have child and parent as well. So let's go for the child first. I just remove entire xpath. Now I gonna use the child. I gonna locate this particular text box by using this tag, right? So let's, I am saying div id equal to div username. Okay, let's see, div id equal to, okay, so here it's finding one of one. Now I have to locate this input, right? Let's, this is a child of this, so that I'm saying child, right? Child colon, so we have to use double colon over here and saying input. Okay, it's finding the expected value. Now I gonna locate the proper element, so that I'm using inside at symbol name equal to text username. So right, so this is a way to use the child in xpath, right? So I just paste it over here. Now I gonna the child is completed. Now I gonna demonstrate the parent over here. So let's mm, okay, let's find out the xpath by using child to parent, right? So I just completely remove, before removing, I have to locate this div since it is a parent of this input, right? So I start from this input and I locate this div id, right? So that I just remove this word completely input. Okay, so now I located here. Now I starting from here and I'm gonna locate this div, right? So here I saying doubles as parent and colon div. So now you can see it's located here by using parent, right? So now I gonna complete this sentence by using at id equals to div username, right? Now I can able to locate this element by using parent here. So these are the way to find out the xpath in Selenium WebDriver. So now we have discussed about normal and by using star and using the contain. So the contain is a main one, since a lot of places we must use the contain. So contain is a recommended one. And if it is the difficult scenario, then we cannot find out the xpath. When we try to locate the web element, then we are finding matches is more than one matches. During that kind of situation, we can go for the sibling and the preceding child and the parent as well. Yeah, so that's what this xpath session, guys. Thank you.